Have you ever had your email address hacked into? If someone had your username and password, would you know? Well, in this video, I'm going to demonstrate to you one of the easier ways for you to find out if your information is out there floating around on the internet. And why this comes up is because a few months ago, I got a message from Google telling me that I had recently logged into my Gmail account, only that I was logging in from China. And obviously, I never log in from China. So I did some poking around, and I got frustrated. Like, how in the world did somebody get my password? And I remembered a website that I'm going to show you in just a minute. You can type in your email address, and it will show you if your email address has been a part of any of these big breaches that have been going on. So I'm going to show you that right now. This website is called Have I Been Pwned? And the way it works is you go ahead and type in your email address. Press enter. And if you're one of the unlucky ones, you're going to see that your account has been a part of some of these breaches. For instance, this 00 web host, Adobe, you can see. Well, you might be thinking, well, my account's breached, so what? Why would nobody's going to be able to get to it except some super sophisticated hacker. Well, that's not entirely true. Anybody with an internet connection and the ability to type in a web address would be able to go, for instance, let's use 00 web host as an example. There are websites out there that have what are called data dumps, which is basically the information from those data breaches. And if they have the ability to go to websites, they can go and download all 15 million credentials from the 00 web host dump. And it's not just obscure websites that nobody's ever heard of. I see I'm a part of Dropbox here. A lot of people might be familiar with Dropbox. The same website that people send the leaks to has information like the Dropbox database. And you can see any and everybody can download it from one of these 72 people who are sharing this Dropbox data leak here. So what's happening here? Well, it's pretty simple. Basically, you have your hacker, and they pick a target, something like maybe a Bank of America. They go poking around in Bank of America for holes. If they find anything, they download the information, and then they'll use a pirate site, like the Pirate Bay is probably the most popular one. Send that information to them just for giggles, honestly. And now that it's on this publicly available website, any and everybody in the world who has access to the internet and a computer can now download all the usernames and passwords or any of the leaked information from that Pirate Bay website. So how do you combat this? What do you do? Well, first, you want to make sure you don't use the same password on every website and every email you have. Another thing you might want to do is just have two email addresses, one for really important stuff and one for not so important stuff. If you have access to a service like Gmail, you can actually use the activity monitor and view who's logging into your account. You can even set up alerts. Most systems have that. And so if you go to your account settings, you're going to want to poke around in there and see if you can find anything that's going to give you control over alerts and activity viewing to see who's been messing around in your account. Hopefully it's just you. That's all for today. Hopefully that helps someone. If you have more questions, you can check out Parish Computer Repair. Give us a call. The number is 941-306-3888. I'm Billy Anglin with Parish Computer Repair. I am a A+ certified technician from CompTIA. There's my candidate ID number here. You could research that if you're interested. And so that's all for now. Thanks you guys for watching, and hopefully this helps someone. Bye now.